What's good people?
What up? What up?
Welcome back to the Ghost V Network. It's your
Yeah.
boys, Grizz and Epic. How you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling great. Feeling
Yo, it's a
great.
great
How are
time.
you? In the words
Yeah.
of Outcast.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great time of the year. We just had the holiday time, so you know what's next. It's the NFL playoff time.
Yes, sir.
And of course, like us old heads, we remember back in the days when you six playoff teams. They now expanded a little bit. It's got some more flavor going on. So this week we have a couple really good matchups. So we're gonna pick our picks, and then next week we're gonna do divisional round, the conference championship, and then the Super Bowl as well.
Yeah, I already know
So
one team that's going to be in there, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that later.
as you
We'll get to
guys,
that next week.
in case you guys did not know, I am a Bears fan, and we suck. We did okay. We're not in the playoffs. We're not in the playoffs at all.
Man, tell them stop trying to get rid of your boy.
I know Justin Fields got to stay. He has to stay. We just need an offensive line. We need. I would take Marvin Harrison, an offensive lineman, with our first two picks, and then call it a day, and then see
Right.
what.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
I, I
But
don't know if they're
you
going to
know,
do it.
we could get to that on another podcast.
Yeah,
We'll get
matter
to
of fact,
that on another one.
and bring Khalil Mack back. Khalil Mack, if you hear me, come back. Come back, please. Come back. If y'all know, it's my third player of all time for the NFL. I rock 52 because of that guy. So yeah, like, come on back. Please come back.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I
and
think he good
Jackson,
in he good in Charger land. He in the
he
sun.
loves.
He on the
No,
beaches.
no, that's better weather. I can't lie. And your boy Epic is a Ravens fan, unfortunately. And
Yes, we got rid of our problem at the beginning of the season, which
we
was
did.
Greg Roman.
Y'all are rolling. I can't lie. I'm cheering for Lamar, but it's almost like a fairy tale. Like I
Bro,
can't
like
believe it may actually happen.
it's crazy because everybody was like, "It's Greg Roman," and then it was like, "Why should it happen again?" But Greg Roman, I think, just got fired again from the Giants head coach.
You wrong for
So
that.
I mean,
You petty. You are
I
petty.
mean, eh, eh, eh.
So speaking of that same division, we went to the first matchup we see. It's a matchup we don't normally see all the time.
no.
It's some Joe Flacco Browns, old Browns,
Ugh.
with an incredible defense going against these new blooded Texans. Who do
Yes.
you have? Rookie quarterback, CJ Stroud. He doing his thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So I actually, man, like just hearing Joe Flacco on the Browns is kind of
Hit a
it,
spot.
it, it kind of gut wrench. It was like ugh. It was like a
Mm-hmm.
jab to the stomach. And I love Joe because he got us a bowl, but I'm gonna have to go with the young boy CJ Stroud. Like he doing his thing out there. And their young receivers is actually stepping up. I think they did the right thing, getting the young receivers to go with the young quarterback, and then the young, fresh NFL head coach. So
You know,
they're all gonna like grow together.
yeah,
I think
Ryan's
that's
is doing the thing.
yeah. In the long run, that's gonna be crazy. They're gonna be crazy.
It's shows our age. We watched D'Amico play in the Texans and then see him come back
Right,
and be a coach. That's crazy.
right.
We're still young, y'all. Don't get twisted. We're still young at heart. So I thought you were going to pick. I know the Browns have Miles Garrett, bro. They have the defense is incredible. They're rocking. We were watching them play a couple weeks ago versus the Jets. They were just doing whatever they wanted to do. But I'm also choosing Texans. I am
Yeah,
choosing the Texans. I'm going against the green because I believe in young, fresh. I don't know what's going on energy when it comes to playoff time versus the old people who all pressures on them. I'm choosing Texans to win. Upset. Call it upset, but I'm choosing them.
okay. All right. So this next game, right? This next
Mm-hmm.
game, I think this is going to be one of the crazier games out of this wild card matchup. We got Kansas City Chiefs against the Miami Dolphins. The return
Cheetah.
of Tyreek Hill.
Cheetah. He's coming back home.
Ooh, that's going to be crazy.
So was Patrick Mahomes good because of Cheetah? And he has Kelsey, but now Cheetah's gone. You're seeing some like kinks in his armor a little bit.
Right.
But it's
Like
Tua.
I think they I think they kind of I think they was like a match. Like they was a pair. So the success came because they was a pair, and then they had Travis Kelsey too. Because
Yeah,
Cheetah opens it up so Travis Kelsey can get open. But
that's
now
awesome.
that Mahomes and them had so much success, I think they hyped it up and said Mahomes was the best thing ever. And now it was like, so we can go get any receiver and
Yeah.
he's going to do his thing. But you can see he was hurting without a prime time receiver.
It didn't work, and a lot of the receivers dropped. I'm not sure how many drop passes they had this year, but it felt like we've seen more emotion out of Patrick Mahomes in the past several weeks than we did probably in the past several years.
Right.
These receivers dropping passes, and also it's reportedly that this game is in Arrowhead. It's supposed to be 0 degrees, 0 degrees, and Arrowhead. I don't know if Dolphins can pull this off. I'm picking Chiefs. I'm picking Chiefs.
Right. So I'm like Dolphins, Florida, 0 degrees. But then you got to remember Cheetah played there. So
True.
he's used to it. So if anything, Loga can just rely on Cheetah, and then when they cheat over to his side, you got another speedster and Waddle on the other side.
Dude, you picking Dolphins?
So I'm gonna have to go with the Dolphins.
You picking the what? All right, listen.
I
If the
think I
Dolphins,
think I think Mahomes might have to have a down year for them to be like, all right, we're gonna have to revamp something. He
and
can't do it by himself.
it's crazy that we even have he doesn't have down years. Like it's
Right,
crazy. Like he does not. He consistently is championship game or Super Bowl, and that's
right.
all we know. So, all right, Dolphins. Okay.
I think this is the year where it's like, all right, we're gonna have to change some things up so we can get back to Chiefs football now.
Jeez. So thing this week, like those two games are slotted for Saturday games, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know, watch the game on Saturday. But the Sunday games coming up. So I don't know how the Steelers made the playoffs, bro. I
Bro,
don't know how. You guys got three people from your division: the Browns, Ravens, and Steelers. That tells you how dominant your division is. And the
right.
Bengals were banged up this year, so that explains like that's really really good.
And they
Steelers
was
was
still over 500.
yes, yes. That tells you guys
So
are the best.
everybody in our division was over 500.
Insane. So Steelers, Mike Tomlin, he gets it done again, winning season, going against what everyone feels the Bills is their year. They've had several opportunities to win Super Bowl. They've always come short. Josh Allen, Diggs. Is this the year they're going to get it done?
So I'll give them one more week. I'll give them one more week. They're gonna beat the Steelers. It's funny though because Mike Tomlin, I seen something a couple weeks ago, and Mike Tomlin was like, "Yeah, I'll start in quarterback. Kenny Pickett will be back for playoffs." And everybody was like, "What playoffs? You worried about the playoffs?" And here they are in the playoffs.
I will go on record and say this. The Steelers of old, I can give you 9 out of 11 started positions on both sides of football because that's how dominant they were. I couldn't give you 5 or 6 starters off the top of my head unless I have to do research about the
Bro,
Steelers.
honestly, I can probably. Oh wait, I could give you 4 starters.
Do you see my point? That's the heritage of the Pittsburgh Steelers, but they are still winning, and I am actually going to pick them to upset the Bills.
Oh
And
man,
think because everyone knows the Steelers are kind of walked in here, we don't really think you guys are going to be anything. I think the Bills are going to be too comfortable. I think they still think they're the clear favorites to win everything, and I believe in Mike Tomlin, and they're going to upset the Buffalo Bills.
okay, okay.
I'm going
I,
with that.
I can kind of see that because I mean Josh Allen kind of I think he like thinks he's like the the I don't know how to say this the politically correct way. Um,
Kid
I
from
think
the
he
show.
thinks he's like a version of Lamar Jackson in
I,
certain ways,
yes, I can see that.
and I think he tries to do too much sometimes.
I agree with that too. I think he is Brett Favre reincarnated. Brett
Yeah, I
Favre
can
is
see that. I can see
spectacular,
that.
hand and arm, but he's going to throw interception. He's going to have a fumble. If you guys don't know, if I'm correct, he's still the highest. He's number one in most thrown interceptions of all time. Is Brett Favre, and that's Josh Allen's pace is similar to that. Now I'm saying Josh Allen's not incredible. He is incredible. He makes plays happen. He does have Big Ben essence. I'm not going to say Lamar essence.
There we go.
I'm going to say Big Ben.
Big
Ben essence because Lamar's Lamar. He's different. So
Big Ben, here we go. Big Ben with a Lamar mindset.
Okay, I'll rock with that. But the thing with that is when you get hit, you put the ball on the ground, it's a turnover. Then you have to deal with Diggs being emotional on the side about not getting the ball. Every receiver's emotional. That's what they are. Everybody receiver thinks they're open all the time. The only receiver I've never seen emotional in my whole career of watching football in my lifetime was Larry Fitzgerald. He's probably the only one I've never seen being a diva. But everyone else, they cry for the ball. And I think that's going to cause problems. I think the Steelers are going to run the ball nonstop and keep it out of Josh Allen's hands and score the upset.
Okay. All right. So
old school
game now. AFC ones. Now we over to the NFC. So we got one game with Tampa Bay and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Bro, what happened to the Eagles? I like this because I don't lie. I work in Pennsylvania. I love trolling all Philadelphia fans. I can't wait till y'all watch this little episode. Y'all Eagle fans been quiet. No free coffee recently, bro. Y'all ain't done. My partner.
I actually heard.
How y'all doing today?
I heard that there's some locker room problems in Philly.
It's always locker room
and
problems.
it kind of stems toward your almighty leader, Jalen Hurts.
I love this. Anytime Philadelphia teams lose, I'm sorry, you call me a troll. I love it because you get to see the switch and their fans. The fans will be, I am going to burn down every single thing in the world because my team is losing. The next day, oh, I love my team. They're so back and forth, and that's why I love seeing them like spiral down. So I'm actually choosing the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield to show up there and show them out because I think Philadelphia is so broken right now. I think they're broken.
Okay. So I know it sucks, but
yeah,
I'll give Eagles this one.
No, you can't come.
I'm gonna give Eagles this one because I think if they can act right this week, their offense is too well rounded when they're acting right for I believe for the Bucs to stop them enough.
And you know what? I agree with you. Talent wise, the Philadelphia Eagles actually should win Super Bowl. They actually have a massive talent offensively. Like, I don't believe in their pass rush anymore. Last year, the reason why they got so far is we can go back to the Hugh Douglas days, Jeremiah Trotter days. They were always known to attack the quarterback, and their secondary was always beneficial to that from the Troy Vincent and Bobby Teller days to now it is now because they had the pass rush. They don't have that no more. Yeah. So I think Baker is going to have an old school college Baker Mayfield game and going to blow them up.
That would be lovely.
Mom, I love you, but I want you to know that your team's going to lose, and I can't wait to call you afterwards. Matter of fact, I hope we watch the game together. I hope we watch it together. I'm going to just literally look at you and laugh. Dave Chappelle laughed the entire time. I want you to lose. I really do.
I think it would be nice to see Mike Evans move on to the next round, too. He's like the most consistent, no matter what quarterback he has, he's getting 1,000 yards every season.
And he's quiet. Right. He might be the like Larry Fitzgerald type cloth because you don't hear much out of him. Exactly. At all. He might be from that cloth. All Man. Right. So talk to me about the return of quarterbacks. A couple of years ago, the Rams and Lions made a trade. And it worked out in the Rams' favor. They got a Super Bowl out of it. Matthew Stafford was the hero. He was always a long-term person in Detroit. Jared Goff, you're not the guy. You get shipped out and the Rams win. Circle back around. And the Lions are coming. They are coming, and they are led by Jared Goff and their defense and a coach who I think is probably – so Mike Tomlin had inside of him. Like, people want to run through the wall for the Detroit Lions. Lions versus Rams, who are you picking?
Ooh, this is going to be the second crazy game that I was talking about. This one can really honestly be a toss-up because,
Mhm.
I mean, with Odell leaving the Rams, because last year Odell was the man on the Rams, which
Mhm.
led to Cooper Cup getting a whole lot of more opportunities. So it was like, all right, Odell's gone. Now what? Then
They got the young
comes
kid.
this Nuka.
Yeah, they got the
He,
young kid. He's
yeah, the
he's doing
rookie
his thing.
came out of nowhere and snapped out.
His route running is pretty amazing. I'm not going to sit there and lie. It's not. I think the Rams, the coach, young minded offense, he's a guru. I just feel the Lions are one of those. Lions and Browns are in the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Lions and Browns are in the playoffs.
Right.
I I think Detroit sneaks by. I think Detroit sneaks by a close game. I'm gonna go honestly, probably like 2017 type game. I really do think that the Rams they're not fully healthy, and that's gonna contribute to this playoff game.
Okay. Okay. I think I might lean the same way with you on this one because of the like you said. They both have great receiving cores.
Mm-hmm.
Their defenses are both pretty good. But I think one of the biggest things, if the Lions can get the lead first, their run game is better than the Rams right now.
I see Lions. They did some work this division. Like I never want to give props to division opponents. Like the next game we gotta talk about. I wish they both can lose every game, but yeah, I'm choosing. We both chose Lions on this one, which is okay. We're not too far away on our picks.
Yeah, close game.
Um,
Close game.
so
This
this next
last
game,
ah,
if my Bears would have won the last game, the Packers would not have been in the playoffs. But we didn't. So the Packers are in the playoffs, and they are playing the Dallas Cowboys.
yes. I want to hear your pick first. I want to hear your pick first.
If there was any way that they both can lose, I would pick that right now. I can't stand both franchises. It's
It's
crazy.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
I
on.
grew up a
Before
Green
you
Bay
before you do
fan.
your pick, it's
I
funny that you say you can't stand both franchises because I could have swore.
No, I would say it because everything that happened, I used to like die hard. I am the what they call the rebel, and when it comes to the Packers and Bears. There's a line, there's a rebel where you used to fight for your team no matter what. And then when the whole I don't want to get political about it, but there's a certain person that was wanting to play quarterback, and they really didn't want that to happen because of certain other elements that person was naturally has and gifts. It made me not even want to. I had a fire pit outside. Yeah, that's the way it made me feel. So me being the rebel that I am, I embrace the other side, and I've been there ever since, and that's where it's going to be the rest of my life.
About to say, just so everybody is
No, we're not
clear.
going to detail that because I don't want to get too political with it. But like when I tell you that, really, like you ever see something, be like, "Yo, I'm cheering for y'all," and that's how y'all really feel about that. I can't rock with that. I can't. No, I can't do with that. It's also funny because a bear is my favorite animal, which case points. That's another detail. But anyway, I am actually going to choose the Cowboys on purpose for that very point you just mentioned. Thanks for firing me up, young man. I'm
Okay.
choosing the Cowboys, and I hope it's a game that is so atrocious and that nobody actually they stop watching it. That's how bad I want this game to be. Like nobody cares. Final score is like 3-2. That's what I want. I don't care for either one of these teams getting publicity. I don't care about them being cheered for. Cowboy fans are like second worst fans outside of the Eagles. Period.
Yeah.
I,
So
I'm choosing the Cowboys though because
so
that got to win
so
something.
for me, I don't know where this really came from, but I have a deep hate for all Dallas teams. Every single one of them.
Oh my
If
gosh!
I have a player that I somewhat like and they go to a Dallas team, I don't like them anymore.
It's something about the blue and white. I don't know what it
I don't
is,
know what it
man.
is. I can't stand them. But I know right now they're playing at a good pace and everything. So naturally they will win, but I am not gonna pick them because I hate Dallas. So I'm going with the Packers. I
Are you
hope the
serious?
Packers go out there
You
and
believe in love?
destroy them
You
because
believe
I
in love?
hate Dallas sports.
Speaking of this, okay, something a side note that people probably didn't pay attention to. Love to go for Rodgers. Love is like top 3 right now. I think he's third in the NFL. First season passing touchdowns. He actually has a legit they're actually passing the ball a lot in Green Bay.
Yeah.
With that being said, no, you're full of crap. I know. I am choosing Dallas because
I mean,
3-2 final
like I
score.
said, I'm sure Dallas is gonna win, and they're probably gonna win big.
Yeah.
But I hate them so much that I'm gonna go against the green and say the Packers are gonna go out there, surprise the Cowboys, and put a whipping on them, so that way they're out of the playoffs. And once again, Dallas fans can go on next year and be like, "It's our year again."
Listen, if Dallas loses again with the roster they had, the season they had, Mike Holmgren's gone. There's no way they're keeping Mike Holmgren as their coach. Dak, money wise, may still be there, but you have Lamb as your receiver, your all pro receiver. You can't blame Zeke. Zeke left. Like, you guys are consistently always winning, but playoffs, you got to win something.
Right?
Dak and Holmgren's gone. I guarantee you, they don't make it to at least the
That's
conference
that's why I
championship.
hope that's why I hope they lose. Just so we can see the Cowboy fans be like, "Oh, it was our year," and it wasn't again.
I just don't want anything Green Bay to win at all, and that's the reason.
I know. I'm sorry. It sucks what happened and you had to switch over, but just for this week, I hope they win and smack the Dallas Cowboys, and then next week they can lose to whoever wins the Detroit and Rams game. After that, I don't care because they can both, like you said, they can both lose, and I'd be cool with it.
I hope
But
it's ever
right
happen.
now, Dallas needs to go.
There'll
Dallas
be a
needs.
lot of fans watching that game, though. That's a lot of people in the world, across the world, East Coast, West Coast. They love those two teams. It
Right.
doesn't even matter. They love those teams back from the 80s and 90s. So
You can't do that America's team. Nobody likes them.
I always thought America's team was the Patriots, honestly, but I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
they both can
I
go
know,
away.
but that's what I'm saying.
They
I make
both
a joke about that. People get mad about the whole American team thing. I'm like, yeah, Cowboys mean Patriots?
can go.
Hey, Patriots, they the one I can recognize. But
Yeah.
please, we're gonna do this next week too, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see who gets the most picks. As long as the Cowboys or Packers don't win a championship, I think I'll be. You know what? I hate the Eagles more. So long as the Eagles don't win, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy. It's like,
So yeah, just to run down real quick. I got Texans,
yep.
Dolphins, Bills, uh, Eagles, Detroit, and Green Bay. That's mine.
I have Texans, I have Chiefs, I have Steelers, got Cowboys, and those Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's who I got. And I hope
Let us know who y'all pick. You know what I'm saying? And then tell us which one of our picks is the craziest. Or if we got a problem, we got a problem. We can handle it. But let us know what y'all think about our picks. Tell us y'all picks.
Mhm.
Like, subscribe. Tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to go like and subscribe. And we just gonna be one big network sharing the love.
Always. Until next time, yo. Peace and
All
love.
right. Peace and love. Be easy.